cook who likes to do household chores. Certainly not me. Let us see what the couple in the play is doing.
Everyone in the village knew about the old man and the old woman. They fought all the time and were both so stubborn. But still, nobody was prepared for the day they made porridge. Of course, how could anyone expect it?
Woman, I am hungry. Make me some porridge.
Make it yourself. I am not going to make it.
As both are shouting loudly at each other, two passers-by peep at them through the window. They look surprised and walk their way.
What? What do you mean you aren't going to make porridge?
I mean just what I said. And if you want to know why, I'll tell you.
I don't remember asking why.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm not making any porridge today because I don't want to wash that pot.
I'm not washing it either.
As both are shouting loudly at one another, two neighbors who are standing nearby and talking to each other gesture that the old couple is a trouble in the neighborhood. Now, if you think the old couple was in a bad mood, that was only the beginning of their argument. It went on for a long time. When all was said and done, the old woman finally made the porridge, but only because she was hungry. Old woman makes the porridge. They sit down and have their meal, still angry at each other. However, neither of the old people would wash the pot. The fighting started up again after the meal. Finally agreed that the next one of them to speak would have to clean the pot.
It seems you talk too much. Let's have a challenge. The one who speaks first will wash the pot.
Okay, we'll see.
No surprise at all, they went to bed without saying good night. The next morning, when the rooster crowed, he was the only one making noise. The old man looked over to see his wife glaring at him. He glared back. Neither of them said good morning, and neither of them got out of the place. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock came and went. Neighbors who are on their daily chores keep looking at the old couple's house in surprise. They gesture as to why nothing is heard from the old couple's house. Then 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. The neighbors were used to arguments throughout the day. Silence was so unusual. While the old couple glared at each other, saying not a word, their neighbors began to worry.
Are they sick? Or did something happen to them? If they're this quiet, I think they have killed each other.
We better check on them.
The neighbors gather outside the old couple's house and decide to enter. They knock at the door. Nobody answered their knock at the door. If the old couple wasn't talking to each other, they surely weren't going to talk to their neighbors. But their silence really frightened the neighbors at the door. They were so worried that they broke the door open. But what they saw next didn't calm them down at all. They saw the couple sitting, still glaring at each other.
What's the matter? You've been in bed way too long. It's time to get up.
Of course, it comes as a surprise that you don't say anything to each other.
You're just glaring at each other.
I'm not sure what the problem is, but I think I'll go get the priest.
Maybe they need a confession.
Or last rites.
Two neighbors go and get the priest. Two others sit there and make them talk. They are surprised to no end now. The priest came, but it did no good. There were no confessions. The old couple didn't look at the priest or their neighbors. They only glared at each other.
I'll come back later in the day to check on them. Please keep an eye on them.
One after the other, all the four neighbors leave. They return to their chores but keep an eye on the old couple. Their shock continues as the old couple shows no signs of getting back to talking. When the priest came back later in the day, the news was the same. The neighbors also visit the house along with the priest.
Father, they haven't said anything. They've remained there all day, just glaring at each other. Well, someone needs to stay here and care for them. Can I count on you to do this?
Of course, Father, but
But Holy Father, she needs to be paid. She does, my son. But this old couple might not be having any money. But this coat looks to be good. Can we sell it in the market?
Take your own things to the market and sell them, but keep your hands off my coat.
Ha! I knew you would speak first. Now go out there and wash the pot.
The old woman reluctantly washes the pot. That's just what the woman did. But while she washed the pot, the old man had a long story to share with the neighbors and the priest. And it wasn't really a confession.
A small trivial fight was brought to light. The priest came up with an idea bright and put things right. It's always better to let go in a fight and not let trivial matters reach height.
I'm so happy, oh so happy. Sing with me. I'm so happy, oh so happy. Sing with me.
Tang tang tang. From the one and only Kung Fu Panda, I take you watch a dragon, some acrobatics and lot of graceful postures. China, here we come.
PPAP. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Dance time. I have a pen. I have a pen. Long pen.
Sumo, sushi, and slurping your soup. You need to be in Japan. Try having your food with chopsticks, and you need to be in Japan. Hitachi, Mitsubishi, and Toyota are waiting to give you a ride. You need to be in
Japan.